we are also mindful of the fact that, well, it cannot be business as usual. And if we want to have independence of action, independence of approach, we must also know that we have to put our money where our mouth is. We have to take more responsibility for financing the organization. We have to make it more effective.
This Cotonou Agreement, as you know how many times we refer to it as a unique model for 41 years. And it has shown how it is adaptable. It is able to be flexible in circumstances, but we have to negotiate and bargain very hard. So I think we are at a transition stage in seeing now this joint council and all the ministers that came all took the opportunity to convey the importance of the ACP as a group with its natural resources, with its thinking and its capacity to look to a future.
We thanked the eminent persons group for the efforts that they put into it, the work that went into it, obviously the discussions they've held on it. We have told them that the emphasis should be more on funding because we need it in order to be able to define what our role going into the future will be.
Nous avons eu un dialogue de haut niveau avec d'éminentes personnalités qui nous ont permis de commencer à comprendre quelles étaient les difficultés au niveau des États dans l'application des accords de Cotonou. Alors, lorsque nous avons fait cela, nous aurons la possibilité à l'occasion du 8e sommet des chefs d'État qui va se tenir à la fin du mois de mai en Papouasie Nouvelle Guinée. Cette conférence des chefs, au niveau des chefs d'État va avoir l'occasion d'apprécier le rapport des éminentes personnalités qui ont eu l'occasion de travailler sur cette question d'évaluation des accords de Cotonou, de manière à ce que nous ayons les véritables paramètres qui vont nous guider dans la négociation des accords post-2020.
Nous sommes déjà dans la réalisation de ces perspectives heureuses. Et une vision n'est bonne que si on met en œuvre les actes. Et déjà, il y a des actes qui sont visibles, qui sont réalisés du jour au jour. Donc, l'avenir, certes, mais c'est des actions portées par le groupe des ACP qui sont intéressantes et chacun est dans cette dynamique-là.
I think it's also important that under the leadership of Dr. Patrick Gomes, that to start looking at what needs to be put in place in terms of the overall structure of the ACP to prepare itself when it comes to the end of 2020, and so that the group is ready to take on those new priorities, those new challenges that are now being confronted by the ACP as a group. So it's important for the ACP not only to think inwardly, but also to think outwardly and how we can reflect ourselves as a force to be reckoned and a force to contribute to global challenges.
South-South cooperation is vitally important, it's crucial. I think countries of the global South, from past experience, have realized that if they don't stick together and provide the necessary solidarity, then events by the North, global North, overtake them and they find themselves left behind in terms of development, trade, and such like. The critical issue will be for ACP member states to enter into economic partnership agreements, particularly with markets like the European Union. Members of SADC, the Southern African Development Corporation, are in the process of doing that. And the reason for that is because the EU have given notice that certain preferential agreements they've had in the past will be coming to an end. For example, sugar.
This is a very important event which is taking place at an important time in the history of the ACP. And the future of the ACP in terms of where it goes after the expiration of the Cotonou Agreement in 2020 is it's a fundamental issue, and the flow-on consequences of that and what the ACP group will stand together moving forward is a legacy creation. So Papua New Guinea takes this as an honor and a privilege to welcome all the heads of government and heads of state from the ACP states when they come, so that we can then fashion a remedy, a solution, if you like, for all of us standing together to meet the challenges that face us individually as ACP member states, or as a group, or globally.